Hello, this is Dr. Dennis Kimbro, and welcome to the Global Classroom. You know, for the past few weeks, I've been asked by media outlets, podcasters, and yes, even some of my students, to share my thoughts on an idea that has been on the mind of HR talent leaders across the country. Quiet quitting. Just wrap your mind and head around that. Well, quiet quitting is a term or phrase that suggests, though you may not quit your job, you are giving up and relinquishing any idea of engaging in the hustle culture mentality that work must be your life. And as a result, shirking the thought of going above and beyond. To be honest, I don't know of any soul who hasn't participated in some form of quiet quitting over the course of their life or career, myself included. But trust me, this is not a new phenomenon. This is an idea that must be overcome. Early in my corporate career, I was young, driven, hardworking, and focused. But because I felt I was passed over for a managerial position, I turned inward and mentioned to my wife that I had had enough. I was only going to do the bare minimum and ride out my time. Now, mind you, I was still receiving hefty bonuses twice a year, but my mind was made up. I was quiet quitting, though the term had yet to be announced or mentioned, but thankfully, something happened. I was in nearly year 4 completing my first book, Think and Grow Rich, A Black Choice. And at the time, I had interviewed damn near every black wealth creator, peak performer, and disruptor in the country. From Ebony founder John Johnson, heavyweight champ Muhammad Ali, to Motown president Suzanne DePass, to Antonio Reed of LaFace Records, to Rachel Robinson, wife of baseball great Jackie Robinson, to billionaires Kathy Hughes, Bob Johnson, and Tyler Perry. And as a result, my life turned around. These high-achieving men and women and more than 1,000 of their peers gave me a major piece to life's puzzle, something that transformed my thinking, and now I want to pass on to you. Regardless of your job title, you were hired and you're paid to add value. Position yourself as an unpaid consultant on your employer's team. Your rewards in life will be in direct proportion of your service. Get over your love affair with the terms average, mediocrity, and second place. As a matter of fact, if you settle for second place when first place is available, you'll do so for the rest of your life. You've got to be an active participant in your own rescue, and quiet quitting is not the answer. You've got to self-educate. You've got to retool, recreate, and relearn. You can't possess a standard education and expect an extraordinary life. Though this term quiet quitting focuses on your job, it is not your job, it is you. Hey, I get it. I mean, work is not your life, but your work should be your life. It should be your life's calling. As an employee, don't ask for what you're getting, ask for how and what you are becoming. Happiness is not contained in what you get, but it is contained in what you become. Look, there is a one-to-one correlation between income and personal and professional development. You won't earn an above average income until you become an above average person. And number 3, change the algorithm. I mean, this is the greatest time to be alive. If you are growing, if you are learning, and if you are developing new skills. Don't focus on what you do, but rather why you do it. Never allow acceptable to block you from exceptional. And please, Lord have mercy, will you avoid the toxic 95% who will only do enough to keep food on their table and a roof over their head. Why? Because you will grow exponentially when you are surrounded by like-minded people. Well, hell, that's not quiet quitting. That's frustration, that's stress, that's cancer. Success is something that you attract, not pursue. And as I close out in the words of Tony Robbins, who said, good times produce weak people. Weak people produce bad times. Bad times produce strong people. And Lord have mercy, strong people produce good times. Well, that's my prayer, that you'll be inspired and excited about the future rather than fearful of it. Well, this is Dr. Dennis Kimbro in the Global Classroom, and always remember, your wealth choice is arguably your best choice. God bless.